me later, you gotta show me where the cuddlist is. Yeah, so it's true, I'm a geek. You read some weird stuff on the internet, don't you? I was just reading this story about this scientist. He says he can tell how old an animal is by its saliva. I checked it out. Apparently my dog's balls are 84 human years old. And then there's this guy I read about in England. He's created a robotic armpit that actually sweats and stinks. Yeah, apparently cab drivers are outraged someone's trying to replace them with robots. And then Toyota, right? The car company, apparently they're in the chemical business now. They got a new chemical that will actually help remove the stink from composting pig manure. Now, if only they could do something about the smell of bullshit on those hybrid fuel economy, then So, there's this guy in South Africa I read about, an anthropologist. He says he can prove that Shakespeare was a pothead. He says that he dug up pipes in Shakespeare's garden that have marijuana resin on them. He's publishing the whole thing in a paper. It's called Doobie or Not Doobie. So there's an iPhone in outer space now. Did you hear about this? That's pretty cool. I guess the astronauts aren't all that impressed. In space, the Angry Birds never come back down. Fun. So I hope we're all healed from the riots, the big hockey riots. It was tragic. I saw some shocking stuff down there, man. I saw this woman smash a window on Holt Renfrew, grab a $5,000 bag, and take off down the street. I was like, what? $5,000 for a bag? Yeah, so my wife and I are trying to adopt a baby. Yes, it's a long process, man. I think my wife's starting to crack a bit. I caught her at the mall last week, walking up to pregnant ladies going, "You gonna keep that?" Oh, here, this is nasty. I got a gross story. You'll love this. Apparently restaurants are having a problem with men missing the toilet because they're texting while urinating. Gross, right? Don't worry. Apple's got you covered. They got a new genital bib coming out. It's called the I peed. Oh, come on. Sorry. But, no, I'm all about product innovation. You know, like, especially if it's got anything to do with barbecuing. I love to barbecue. It's finally barbecue season. But folks, when are we going to end the charade and admit that relish is not a squeezable condiment? Yeah. And what's going on with real estate in this town, right? Real estate? You hear me? Yeah, I mean, people are taking out these 100-year mortgages to buy these tiny condos in Yaletown. I ordered a pizza the other day. Guy comes to the door, he's trying to sell me a house. He says he's a real estate agent on the side. Does anybody remember the good old days when the pizza guy used to just sell drugs on the side? So I fly a lot. I just came from the airport. I don't know if anybody here flies much, but they are charging extra fees for everything there. They will charge you for extra bags. They'll charge you for extra leg room. Even security is charging for extra lube. You want to pay that fee. Snoop Dogg, the rapper, he's branching out. He's coming out with a line of ice cream. It's called Snoop Scoops. Clever name, I know. His buddy Flavor Flav apparently is getting in the action. He's coming out with a line of lollipops called Suck My Clock. Sad story. I don't know if you heard this. The oldest woman in the world, 114 years old, she's died. Yeah. The tragic part is she only had 5 years left and she would have paid off her Yaletown condo. Anybody hear about this guy who had a wart on his finger and he shot it off with a shotgun? It's true. He took off most of his finger. Luckily, though, the police got to him before the vasectomy. Anybody here eat Rice Krispies? Any Rice Krispies fans? Yeah. Breakfast cereal, right? Well, if you bought Rice Krispies in 2009, you might have just won a class action lawsuit. I just heard it on the radio. $15 because Rice Krispies aren't as healthy as they say on the box. Yeah. The sad thing is, though, to pay for the lawsuit, Snap and Pop have had to turn to selling crackle. That's my time, folks. Thank you very much.